What's going on, homies? Man, it's your boy in the building once again, man. Your boy YB. Your boy. You know, man, I was out here, man, I was driving, man, coming from the store, man, and I was thinking, man, so I had to come up. I had to instantly, as soon as I got to the crib, I had to chop it up with y'all, right? It's crazy to me, right? How people use that king and queen word so loosely. I mean, this show is keep it playing, so I got to keep it playing with y'all. The majority of y'all are not kings or queens. You got to sit over there and think of it like this, right? What is a king? Well, let's look up the definition. Let's look up the definition, right? The male ruler of an independent state, especially one who inherits the position by right or birth, right? So, as black men, right, we inherited this position, right? But the full definition is, what are we ruling? We can't even get our home straight. We out here struggling to get these women to follow to get these women on our program. We out here doing shit that women do. So how the hell is that being a king? Okay, so let's see something. Let's see something real quick, right? Bet. Okay. So yeah, back to what I was saying. You can't be a king and you don't control your lust. A king holds themselves in high regard. In order to be a king, you got to have standards. And having standards will guide you in this game called life. If you got standards, standards will affect your discipline, the way you think, the way you carry yourself, and whose company that you keep. And a lot of y'all don't have standards, bro. Like I said, y'all lay down with any old body. Y'all take in the energy of women who has harlot energy, who makes harlot decisions, who are harlots. You don't properly vet these women. You let your emotions lead you instead of letting this logic lead you like a real king. Like, it's crazy to me because how we king and queens, and we relying on a system. We ain't making decisions on our own. We out here getting pumped to get this damn shot. These white people out here fucking verbally, mentally punking y'all to do shit that you guys don't want to do. And they making you think that it's the right thing to do. Instead of y'all having a right thing, instead of y'all sit over there and using your own mental capacity to determine what's right from wrong. You know, the decisions that y'all make, whether you live in the spiritual world or the carnal world, your your decision making is piss poor. You know, our dealings with women are piss poor. Our treatment of women are piss poor. right? You know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, when we not on our shit as supposed of kings, the home suffers. The home suffers because they don't because the home, which is your kingdom, it suffers because not only are your seeds not getting the proper leadership, but your woman is not under proper leadership. And so by you not having your seed, not by your seed and your woman not having the proper guidance, you are failing them. You are failing them. And the way these women are acting, well, I'm not even gonna call them women because they're not women. The way these hoes is acting up, it ain't nothing but our fault. Because like EO said, man, it begins and ends with the man. You can sit over there, right? And you can sit over there and look at every field relationship between a man and a woman, and you can sit over there, and if you do your homework, you can see where the man went wrong. You know, it's crazy, right? So let's look up a definition of a queen: the wife or widow of a king, the wife or widow of a tribal chief. Now, mm, 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 mm. You know I got to get on you ladies too. Hear my thing, right? It says the wife of a king or a tribal chief. You're not no queen without no goddamn king. I'm sorry, you're not. And you're not a queen because you also lay down with multiple men. You make poor pussy decisions. You make poor decisions in choosing your men. You make poor decisions within your household. You make poor decisions, especially with these kids. Now, we live in a world where the majority of these kids are being brought up in single parent households. And most of the people that's heading them single parent household are the women. And guess what? Look how these kids are turning out. They're turning out horrible. You want to sit over there and talk about these niggas ain't shit, but guess what? You're raising these niggas that ain't shit. You raising the men to think the way they do. You not a queen because you out here using your kid as a chess piece, as a pawn to sit over there and try to get your way within that man because you know that man want to see his kid. That you ain't shit. You ain't shit because you rely on the system to take care of you. You ain't shit. Families, I'm telling you, it should be king, queen, and the children. That's where everybody is at its most powerful state. It's a necessity for a queen to have a king, and it's a necessity for a king to have a queen. But we don't think of it like that. You think that you can do it all on your own. I'm here to tell you, you can't. You can't. You can't raise these kids by yourself. You definitely can't lead them. And you women know that you are guided by y'all emotions. You know that. You can sit over there and act like y'all being offended by that shit all you want to, but you know good and well that y'all are led by y'all emotions. So you need proper guidance to sit over there and have you a decision maker that doesn't handle things off emotions. You go off of what you feel. As a man, we're not supposed to. You know, you can't be king or queens living in the way of the world. You can't. What you what you put in your body, you guys put shit in your body. You get drunk every day. You get high every day. You eat horrible food. And that horrible food that you consume on a daily affects your mindset. It's like toxins shooting up to your brain. Yes, food does matter. Food does affect behavior. And yo guys, both of you guys, as men and women, your diet is horrible. I'm not saying that you just got to be this healthiest motherfucker eating one meal a day. You don't. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying care about your health because as men, without our health, we can't make this paper. As a woman, without our health, we can't take care of the household. Women are the first teachers of the kids. Me personally, I take that shit very serious. As a man and a woman, y'all should be on one accord in the raising of your children. And a lot of us, including myself, we are not on one accord with the people that we laid up with. We are not. And that doesn't affect us. It affects these kids. It affects the generation that's supposed to be sitting over there and taking over. We out here feeding these kids unhealthy shit. We out here feeding their minds unhealthy shit. We don't have no we don't have no damn watch over these kids on what they consuming mentally and nutrition. So you can't be a king or a queen unless you're at your very best physically, mentally, spiritually. Because when you are at the best that you can be at this particular time in your life, physically, mentally, and spiritually, the rest is gonna take care of itself. Women, you gotta stop being fucking men, trying to be men. And man, you gotta stop acting like women, bro. So yeah, that's why I don't fuck with when people call each other, oh, what's up, queen? Oh, what's up, king? You're not a king or a queen. You out here shaking pussy in the air. How you a queen? You bumping pussies with a bitch. How you a king and you like booty hole? Nigga, what? That ain't king or queen shit. Nigga, that's rainbow shit. Skittles taste the rainbow. I wanted to say something else though, but I'm not too sure about this YouTube shit yet. But you know I don't give no fucks though, because I need this video to stay up. You know it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So it's like, when are we gonna sit over there and hold ourselves to the standards of king and queen shit? Because we don't. You guys rather have a split household than a together household. You women, you no, fuck that. Not you women. You hoes. You hoes say, oh, you want a man and yada yada, but you're not willing to get on one accord with that man. You're not willing to submit to that man, bro. Because there are good men out here who deserve submission. But you hoes think that y'all nigga that they supposed to submit to y'all. And you dudes, not you men, you dudes. You want women to submit to what you got going on and to under your leadership, but you can't lead these women properly. So a lot of them a lot of them don't respect you. They don't respect your leadership. They feel like you are incapable of leading them. And quite frankly, a lot of the times I don't blame them because a lot of you are incapable of leading a woman to the promised land. You guys, I always speak on the ladies need to have discipline, but you men don't have any discipline at all. So how could you expect a female to submit to undisciplined leadership? How could she feel it? How could she feel safe to submit her whole being to you? And women, why would a man want to lead you and you trying to be him? You trying to act like him. You're hella aggressive. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. You always got something to say. But look at your life though. Your life is fucked up. Your decision making is fucked up. You got hella baby daddies, and that's fucked up. You and your kids is big as hell, and that's fucked up. Your kids is mentally fucked up because of what you doing, because you out here hoeing. You out here exposing them to the hoism. Now, I ain't got nothing wrong. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with the ism, right? But you can't really call yourself a queen and you ain't submit to no king. And you can't call yourself a king if you ain't properly leading the woman that you call queen. It goes hand in hand. It's supposed to be a balance in between each other, but we have no balance. We don't even have one sign tilting over. We ain't got shit. We ain't got shit. And the way it's looking like, we ain't gonna never be shit. Now, like I said, this doesn't apply for everybody because, like I said, there's good men out here and there's definitely good women out here. But you guys' character, the content of y'all character is fucked up. You guys suck. So no, I don't participate in calling y'all kings or queens. Motherfucker call me a queen, you goddamn it, I know. Now I wasn't always making king decisions. 4, 5 years ago, you call me a king. Most likely I didn't deserve that shit. But now, motherfucker, you damn right I'm a motherfucking king. You goddamn right. I was participating in peasant activity back then. I was participating in peasant activity. But now I had to look myself in the mirror. Now I'm still growing. I'm still grinding. I'm still on my shit. Sometimes I slip up and do certain shit that I've been trying to get out the habit of, but so I'm not all the way there. So I'll be lying to tell y'all that I'm all the way there as far as where I want to be. But as far as how I think about myself and the way I conduct myself and the decisions that I make are king like. What I bring to the table is king like. I mean, you got some motherfuckers want to sit over there and call me an asshole and all this other shit, right? But I can't tell you a female who don't want to get back with this crippy. So you can say what you want, say what you please, but actions speak louder than words in everything we do. Don't tell me you're gonna submit to me. Don't tell me you bring this to the table. You show me. Man, don't tell these women that, oh, I'm a leader and this and that. You show her. You show her the right way it's supposed to be done. And you see that it's supposed to be you see the right way it being showed to you. Women, you follow that. Because I promise you, you'll probably never get that again. You fuck it up with a real man once, that'll probably be your only opportunity. And man, shit, we know the scarcity of women, of good women out here. You fuck that up, that's gonna be damn near your only opportunity. Even though we got more to pick from. Women outnumber men. So women definitely don't have opportunity to waste. Like, I'm big on these all this having these multiple baby daddy shit, how that shit ain't cool. But I'll tell you like this, right? If deep down inside, in your insides, you really have made the change to be the best woman that you can be and understand where you at in life and what you got to offer and the mistakes that you made, and you're grateful, I'm pretty sure you feel me that the chance. I mean, look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The chances are very fucking slim, especially a man without kids to sit over there. You feel me, and put you in a wife position. I'm not even gonna front with you. You multiple baby daddy up. Chances are slim. But however, all hope ain't lost because there's exceptions to every rule. I'm not saying that you're gonna be the exception because that's out here wishing upon a star. But there is an exception to every rule. Now, you know, you can't be picky as men or women, and you ain't got shit to offer. You can't sit over there, you feel me, a woman talk about you, feel me, you want a king, a real king who gonna provide for you and lead you, but you ain't got shit to offer but another nigga kids and some worn out pussy. How dare you? How dare you ask for that from that man? And you ain't bringing shit but worn out pussy and another nigga kids. You don't even bring obedience to the table. That's where I'm at on this whole shit. This shit crazy to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, fuck all that king and queen shit. When you conduct yourself as a king and queen, oh, I'm for it. Go ahead. You can call yourself that. You can address yourself that, and other people can, address you that, and you can accept that title proudly. But we all know deep down inside, and if you ain't conducting yourself, you don't know that. You know that you're not a king or a queen. You know that. You know that. You can sit over there and fight this shit all you want, but you know that. You know that. So, how about we stop doing peasant activity and conduct ourselves and hold ourselves in high regard and let nature take its course on this natural selection. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Hey, man, y'all stay up, man. Keep a player with yourself, and keep a player with the opposite sex. No pussy, no pussy on pussy banging, no cock on booty hole banging, no cock on cock, nigga. Nigga, hey, it ain't a hot dog unless that wiener in the bun on a set. Because you can't have a hot dog bun on bun. You can't have a hot dog link on link, nigga. It's only a hot dog, my nigga, when that motherfucker is in the bun, nigga. And nigga, if you want to spice shit up, throw some motherfucking ketchup on it, nigga. I'm out, nigga.